Hey guys, welcome back to Puffalauda and welcome back to Charade Maniacs. We are now going to exit the lodging. That was it. Alright, let's go. As I was heading out to go search for clues, I found Futami and Haiji standing around by the entryway. Are you two going out somewhere?
ああ、今から図書館に行こうかと思ってな。
漢字を教えてくれるんだって。
Oh.
お姉ちゃんも一緒に行く？
Oh, that's so cute. The library. If you don't mind, I'd be happy to. I can do some research there. And I might be able to help you learn how to read the kanji characters too.
よし、じゃあ行くか。
As we entered the library, I noticed Chigasaki standing in one of the rows, pulling some materials from the shelf. Oh, Chigasaki, are you here to do research too?
瀬名さん、それに二見さんとハイジ君も。
Are we in the way?
まさか二見さんとハイジ君をここで見かけるのは初めてだったので、少し驚いただけです。
確かにここへはあまり来ないな。そういうお前は外出が多いようだが、いつもここに来ているのか？
そうですね。図書館にはよく来ています。ここは静かですし。それで皆さんは何か資料を探しに来られたんでしょうか？
僕たち漢字の勉強に来たんだよ。
それはいいですね。ここには資料だけではなく、子供向けの絵本なんかも置いてありますし。
Is it my imagination? Chigasaki had seemed nervous since we got here. He said he comes to the library because it's quiet, so maybe we're in his way.
二見お兄ちゃん、僕これがいい。
That's so cute. Now that I know he's 12, it's like, oh my god, like, protect
自
him.
分で選んできたのか？なら、早速読んでみるか。
うん。
The picture book that Haiji brought has some cute illustrations.
月のうさぎと宇宙飛行士。
Do you know this one, Chigasaki?
ええ、月へ降り立った宇宙飛行士が月のうさぎと仲良くなって地球の話を聞かせてあげるという話です。
That sounds like a wonderful story.
うっとり地球の話に聞き入るうさぎに宇宙飛行士はいつか君も地球へ連れて行ってあげると約束するんです。しかしうさぎは月にしか住めないので一緒に行くことはできないと断ってしまいます。でも僕は君が大好きだからどこにいたって友達だよ。僕はまた君に会いに来る。必ず来る。約束だ。
So that's the story?
すみません。少ししんみりさせてしまいましたね。
No, it's not your fault, Chigasaki. So the astronaut promises to come see him again, right? I think the astronaut would have kept that promise no matter how many years it took.
瀬名さん。
お姉ちゃん、ここの文は読めたよ。
Which part?
僕は君が大好きだからどこにいたって友達だよ。で、合ってるよね。
You sure did, Haiji. Great job.
僕もお姉ちゃんが大好きだよ。
Oh. Huh?
ハイジはなかなかのやり手だな。
Why is that her reaction not been like, oh, I like you too, like we're friends, you know? Like, I don't know.
ね、そうですね。僕もそう思います。
好きな人には好きって言った方がいいんだよね。お姉ちゃんは僕のこと好き？
I do like Haiji, but being asked this so suddenly. Well, I guess I don't know. I don't want to say look at Chigasaki because I don't want to accidentally go on his route. I kind of want to say I like... well, I don't know. We'll just look at Futami. My eyes met with Futami's and he nodded as if to tell me he'd take care of it. Thank goodness. I think he understood. I'm sure Futami would know what to say to him.
ハイジ、瀬名もお前が好きだってよ。
Huh?
本当？
Futami, I thought you were going to help me.
どうかした？
Huh? Oh, I do like you too, Haiji.
よかったな、ハイジ。
うん。
I guess this was Futami's way of helping. See, why can't she just be straightforward? Like, oh god.
どうしたってここにいる間は困ったことや一人じゃできないことが出てくると思う。だからそういう時は遠慮なく頼れよ。漢字だけじゃなくてな。
Yeah.
うん。
わかった。
こうして見ていると二人はまるで兄弟のようですね。
Chigasaki whispered to me as we stood a little ways away. Right? The way I see it, Futami would make a good big brother.
セナさんだっていいお姉さんじゃないですか。
I have lots of younger siblings, but Chigasaki, you're also a considerate and caring person yourself. You put your research on hold to help us teach Haiji.
そうですか？そう見えているならいいのですが。
Could it be that Chigasaki is really a sociable person? Then maybe I can help him somehow. With those thoughts in mind, I quietly returned the picture book file that Haiji brought back to the shelf. I sighed quietly and turned off my bangles display. I have to appear in dramas quite often, but I only have a few points. You can check your stream points on the bangles, so I was looking at how many I had accumulated. But looking at that gave me this melancholic feeling. Tomase seems to have a good amount. Maybe it's just a matter of acting ability. Or could it be that because I'm just not that into the dramas? Luckily, we didn't have any dramas like the kiss scene. Something like that would make me more hesitant. But it's still difficult to say things you don't mean, and I have enough trouble reading out the lines. Besides, they say that Arcadians are watching our dramas.
ここは異世界ですよ。こんにちは。アイスをどうぞ。
Feels creepy considering those are the people watching. Maybe it's rude to say it's creepy, but I tried to remember the habits, speech, and expressions of the Arcadians I met at the park. Something felt off as I talked to them, but to be honest, I don't remember the details. I could have been feeling frantic at the time. Alright, I made up my mind and started getting ready to go out. I'll go and try talking to some Arcadians again. It might just be my misunderstanding. In any case, I made my way to the park where I had met the ice cream worker. The ice cream truck is here again, and there are people sitting on the benches and kids playing. Looking at it like this makes it seem like they're no different from regular people. I approached a woman sitting on the bench and spoke to her. Excuse me, there's something I'd like to ask.
はい、何ですか？
Do you watch the Otherworld stream?
はい、もちろん見てますよ。
I sometimes appear in the dramas, but do you recognize me?
そうだったんですか？楽しみにしてます。頑張ってください。
So she doesn't know? Is the Otherworld stream interesting?
はい、面白いです。
But my acting is terrible. If my acting was better, maybe things would be different.
そうなんですね。頑張ってください。
Wow, she literally can't follow a conversation. It's this feeling again. This wasn't really a conversation. We weren't communicating. I tried changing the subject. I really don't want to be part of the Otherworld stream. I was forced to be a cast member, and it's a big problem. She tilted her head to the side as if she didn't understand. I continued. Do you know of a way to communicate with anyone outside of Arcadia? Or is there a way to leave this place? I reached my hand out to her shoulder. I was pleading for her to help me. But behind her, a watcher started to make a shrill alarm sound.
こちらはアドバイスです。異世界人に直接接触することはあまりお勧めできません。
Why? What does that mean?
推奨できないということです。強制ではありません。
Touch her. Touch her. Touch her! That's not what I meant. Why is it not recommended?
あなたの精神に影響が出る可能性があるからです。
My mental state? I was dumbfounded upon hearing that. Then I heard someone from behind.
セナ？ここで何やってんだ？
Futami, I was talking to this Arcadian.
異世界人と？
I wanted to know how the people of Arcadia watch the Otherworld stream. I'm bad at acting, so I thought something would change if I asked the audience, but...
すごいなお前は。肝が据わってるというか。
What if she, like...
そのポジティブさは見習うべきだな。
I have a feeling that, like, all the Arcadians that they're seeing, like, these other people or whatever, I bet you that they're not real, so if she went to touch them, she wouldn't get anything. Brave? Well, I'm having trouble communicating. I approached Futami and whispered to him. Futami responded with a forced smile.
だろうな。俺もそうだったし。ここじゃなんだから、宿舎に戻って話さないか。
Futami glanced over at the Arcadian woman. I couldn't tell how much they could understand us, but it was probably rude to talk there. Right, I understand.
よし。リビングでお茶でも飲みながら話そう。
I kept feeling a strange sense of unease when I was talking to the Arcadians, but thanks to Futami's kind smile, I felt calmer being back in the lodging.
彼らは定められたことしか喋れない。俺はそんな風に感じたな。監視者の彼らと同じように。
Yeah. Futami pointed to the watcher while sitting on the sofa in the living room. I got the same feeling. It was like talking to a machine.
機械か。なるほど。機械が自分から進んでドラマを見るって、なんか面白い絵面だな。
Right, but I don't want to see them as machines. Maybe if we talked to them more, then I could have figured out the distress I'd been feeling. These thoughts spiraled in my mind. Right when the thought spiral began, I sensed that Futami was smiling.
あんたは相手が異世界人っていう異物でも理解しようと努力してるのか。女の子らしい優しさなのかな。機械なら機械でいいと俺は思ってたけど、あんたはそうじゃないみたいだ。
I don't think it's because she's a girl, but okay. Huh? That's not my intention. A part of me just wants to get more points.
素直だな。あ、じゃあこれは知ってるか。バングルから過去の配信が見られるんだ。
After saying that, Futami sat next to me and started playing with his bangle. His closeness made my heart skip a beat.
ここに動画がまとまってる。試しに一つ見てみるか。ポイントが欲しいなら参考になるはずだ。
I also really wish that she just reached out anyways, like regardless of the alarm sound. I think that if it was me, I would have touched them anyway. I'm a bit of a rebel though. So I would have been like, I would have just touched the shoulder just to see, because like, if it's just a warning, like, oh, it's going to affect my mental state, I'm like, whatever, my mental state's already fucked. Like, let's just do this.
どれがいいかな。
A video played with an ominous soundtrack. The actors wore stilted expressions and were acting realistically.
サスペンスか。昼間に見るものでもないな。じゃあこっちので。
The next one was a romance drama. It started with two cast members hugging on the display. Watching it made me feel nervous.
別のドラマの方がいいか。
No, it's alright. It made me even more nervous when he asked, but I decided to focus on the drama. I guess Futami doesn't care if we watch romantic stuff. He's so mature. I drank the tea he made as I watched the video. It wasn't much different from the drama I acted out with everyone, but it felt new seeing a different cast. So these people were brought here by force, like us.
そうだろうな。ディレクターもそのようなことを言っていたし、キャストはやけにビクついてる。
As Futami said, the actors in the drama looked nervous and they were unable to get into their roles.
これじゃポイントもほとんど入らないだろうに。まあ演技なんて難しいよな。簡単にできたら俳優の立場がない。
If I brought real actors, I think things would go smoother for them.
そうだな。素人を選んでるのも何か意味があるのか。
Futami finished his tea and the video ended. Each episode is really short. It's already over. I reached for my bangle to watch another video, but then Futami grabbed my hand.
ちょっと待った。今のところ少し戻してもらえるか。
I froze up when he held my hand. We were already so close, so I couldn't help but feel self-conscious. Which part? My voice cracked and our eyes met. Futami laughed a little when he saw my face.
悪い。気安く女の子の手を握るもんじゃないよな。
Sorry.
いや、配慮が足りなかった。気をつけるよ。
Futami apologized one more time and let go of my hand. What is this feeling? Are all older men like this? He didn't seem flustered at all. Was it just me? Ugh, I'm so nervous. I haven't really been around men older than me. Normally, I would be talking with Tomase and my classmates. Futami treating me like a girl made me nervous. He didn't hesitate even in the dramas. So he must have a lot of experience. He's a player! I glanced over at Futami and he smiled at me.
俺の顔に何かついてるか?
No, it's nothing. I felt awkward between us, but I rewound the video. Futami then pointed out the specific spot.
この時、別のキャストがドラマに参加してるよな。この時のテロップを見てくれ。
It says unannounced new member?
キャスト名もセリフも書かれてない。だからその名の通り、飛び入りでドラマに参加してるんじゃないか、このキャストは。
Oh, is there some benefit in doing that?
1話分余計に出演することで、よりポイントを稼げるとかかな。
But the lines are all improvised, so it'd be difficult for me.
だろうな。でもこういう風に俺たちの知らないルールが他にもあるのかもしれない。その辺を探りながらポイントを稼ぐのがドラマをこなしていくコツなのかもしれないな。
That's right. I nodded to that and started to manipulate my bangle again when an alert sounded off in the living room. Oh, God. Drama starts in 3 minutes. Stream content. Younger girlfriend. Episode 5. Genre romance drama. Fuck! Oh, no. Oh, okay. So the main character, Kurata, is Iochi, and then Sarina is her. A romance drama with Iochi and me?
珍しいキャスティングだな。イオチさんは男性役で設定されてるのか。
Looks like it. The script says him on it.
偶然なのか本当にそうなのかは謎だが、とりあえず頑張れよ。ここで見てるから。
That'll just make me more nervous. I quickly read through the script on my display. But before I could finish, the scenery around me changed.
いや、相手役が僕ですまないね。
Not at all. Also, cute! I love the suit. Looks so good. Iochi's in a suit. It's a different look.
恋愛もののドラマは初めてだからうまくできるかどうか。
I don't think I can do it either.
そう。だとしても気にしないで。年上の僕がリードしよう。今の僕は男性だそうだからね。
Right now, I really can't tell what Iochi's gender is.
それとも君は僕を女だと思った方が緊張せずにできるのかな。
I don't know.
どっちでもいいよ。緊張しない方で。じゃあよろしくね。
I like the way that their hair is done too. Iochi then glanced over at the display while moving away from me. After a short while, the countdown to the drama started. Oh boy. Sarina happened to pass by and she confessed her love to Kurata. But after finding out it was a lie, now Kurata tried seducing Sarina. The synopsis finished showing and Iochi's expression changed. It was a gentle smile, but the expression captivated me.
君はひどい子だな。俺は君の告白を聞いて本気で悩んでいたのに全部嘘だったなんて。
I played the role of a high school student that lied to Iochi, or Kurata, and felt guiltless. I have to be poignant to taunt Kurata. But I'm not confident I can do this well. The lines are all so terrible. I took a deep breath and started my lines. What? I was just taking advantage of you.
人の気持ちをもてあそぶならもてあそばれる覚悟もしておくべきだ。
I don't know what you mean. I didn't care as long as you kept the creepy stalker away. Now that he's gone, you're no longer useful to me. Goodbye. I understood how terrible the girl character was as I ran off. No, I tried to leave the scene.
まあ待てよ。君は俺を利用した。それなら俺も君を利用していい。そうだ。
I love this CG. Wow. Oh my god. I don't care about your circumstances. Let me go.
俺も君の都合なんて知らん。そうだな。あと3ヶ月俺と付き合ってもらおうかな。
3 months? You're joking. No way.
だから君の都合は知らないと言っただろう。忘れたのか。俺は君の秘密を知ってるんだ。
Yochi's eyes are so beautiful. I can't stop staring. I need to look away.
幸いと言っていいのかどうかわからないが、俺は君みたいな強気な子は嫌いじゃないんだ。だから君も遠慮なく俺のことを好きになってくれていい。
Are you crazy? There's no way I will.
自信があるなら俺の目を見ろ。目をそらしたまま言っても説得力がないぞ。
I will never fall in love with you.
いい顔だな。君は絶対に俺を好きになる。君の方から手をつないでキスしてくれるの。
Damn. Okay. Gross. Let me go. I knew it was an act, but saying those harsh words to someone made me feel guilty. I felt sorry for Yoshi and glanced over to look, but it seemed like Yoshi didn't mind at all. It was different from the usual expression that Yoshi showed, though.
その気持ち悪い男と君は付き合うふりをしてたんだ。なかなか勇気があるな。
Stop it. I have no intention of seeing you again. Don't follow me.
了解。また明日。
I said I'm not seeing you again. Stream points 2. Total stream points 34. Only 2?
おかえり。どうした？
It was a very tiring role. I barely got any points from it.
まだ照れがあるからじゃないか。思い切って演じた方がいい。自分を捨ててさ。
But saying words I don't really mean is tough and embarrassing.
万丈とはキスしてたのに。
But that was... it was an accident. I want to forget it. Please forget it. I tried not to think about it, but that sudden remark reminded me, and it caused me to look down. Seeing my reaction, Futami muttered to himself.
あんたがそう言うなら忘れてもいいが、これからまたそういうドラマがあるかもしれないぞ。キスだけで済めばいいが、もっと。
Excuse me?
すごい内容の指示が出てくるかもな。
How... I need to know how old she is, because this is about to be so creepy. If he is 23, what if she's like a fucking, like, because, okay, so we're saying, like, she's in her second year of high school. How old are you at that point? I feel like you've got to be like 15, like 14, 15 years old, right? Like, I think 14 to 15 might be freshman year, so maybe 15 to 16 is sophomore year. Like, that's so creepy, dude. He suddenly pulled me in by the waist. That made me so much more nervous than when he held my hand. Oh, that...
さっき手を握った時の反応やドラマの雰囲気を見て思ったんだが。
Futami's arm was still around my waist as he looked me up and down.
少しは慣れておいた方がいいんじゃないか。セナは彼氏とかいるの？
I don't.
やっぱりだと思った。
What's that supposed to mean?
不慣れなんだなぁと。
I didn't know whether to complain or push him away. I had no idea what the right choice was and froze up on the spot.
と、悪い。そこまで困らせるつもりはなかった。慣れといた方がいいってのは本心だけど。
I mean, like, I get that, but it's still a little creepy.
あんたが緊張してるようだから ちょっとからかって緊張をほぐせればと思ったんだが、逆効果だったな。
How is that relaxing? You're huge! Like, he's literally like this massive dude. He's one of the older ones. He's literally like the second oldest, I think. And he's out here grabbing this high school girl by the waist and being like, what if they like make you do more? Like, Futami, get off! Futami forced out a smile, so I wasn't quite sure how to respond. Then I heard the voice from the drama.
あれサリナ君が浮気してる。
Yochi?
いおちさん、このタイミングはもしかして狙ってました？
何のことかな。それより年下の女の子をからかっちゃダメだよ、二見君。彼女は特にうぶそうだし。
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
からかってはいませんよ。ウブだからこそドラマに向けて慣れた方がいいのかなと思ってたところです。
そう？でもそれは彼女次第じゃない？
Thank you.
そう言いながら随分近くに座るんですね。
僕も慣れておきたいんだよね。女性を口説くことなんてなかなかないから。
男性なら口説くんですか？
意地悪な質問だな。正直この場で口説くなら二見君より瀬名君がいい。
Just roast him.
かわされたな。でも俺も口説くならいおちさんより瀬名がいいですね。
Never mind that. You two are way too close. I could tell those two were joking, but they surrounded me and I couldn't move.
いいじゃないか。俺のことを好きになっていいって言っただろ。
That's only in the drama.
そうか。俺は太宰以外とも瀬名を取り合わなきゃいけないんだな。
We're still talking about the drama, right? Please don't joke about it in this situation. I was unable to move as they squeezed closer, so it was more confusing than embarrassing. I'm surprised that Banjo hasn't come and been being like, get away. They're both older, so it's harder for me to complain. And while I didn't know what to do about Iochi holding my hand, I noticed Akase coming down from the stairs. Oh, Akase!
何やってんだあんたら。背中が潰れそうじゃないですか。
Help me.
めちゃくちゃ切実なやつじゃん。ほらほら、離れて離れて。いい大人がふざけちゃダメっすよ。
Thank you, Akase.
こんな時だからこそこうやって冗談も言い合わないとね。
そうそう。ギスギスしながらやる方がしんどいだろ。
大人の言い訳はずるいな。まあでも仲良くした方がいいってのは俺も同意ですね。
So this is your definition of getting along?
いや、それは違うけど。
Futami and Iochi must have detected how I was feeling, so they backed off. Seeing how things had calmed down, Akase continued with a straight face.
前も言ったけど、元の世界に戻るには俺たちが協力し合わないといけないと思います。10人の中にプロデューサーが紛れ込んでるかもってのはあまり考えたくはないし。だから本当にプロデューサーがいたとしてもいっそこっちに引き込めばいいかななんて。
You know what have made this like really interesting? And it's still possible that they did do this, but what if it is her that's the producer? Like, because they all are assuming that the producer is one of the guys, but what if it's her? That would be fucking wild. Oh my god, I kind of hope that that's the case, but
引き込む？
俺たちの仲間にすればいいってことです。元の世界に帰れるようにプロデューサーにも協力してもらう。それでいいんじゃないかと思うんすよ。誰がプロデューサーか分かんないくらい馴染んじゃってるわけだし、今の時点で。
Akase's also so stuck on the idea that there is a producer, while Chigasaki was mentioning, like, I think he mentioned like twice now that there's a possibility that there is no producer either.
まあ確かにね。
逆にってことか。その発想はなかったな。
You're right. If we could get the producer to help us, we might be able to go home sooner.
ってわけでご協力お願いします。年上のあんたらの言うことならみんなも聞くかもしんないしさ。
博士は都合よく年上を使ってる感があるな。
できる限りのことはするつもりだよ。これまでもこれからもね。よろしく赤瀬くん、二見くん、瀬名くん。
今なんで貯めたんすか？
なんでかな、強い思いを込めてみたよ。
Iochi, can you let go of my hand? Iochi smiled playfully while holding my hand.
おかしいな、自然と握ってたよ。
あなたも謎の多い人ですね。
Warning, please continue. Okay, chapter 4, here we go. But before we go, we're gonna stop
結
right
局
here.
大した話もなくお茶を
I'm not gonna let him finish this fucking conversation. Okay, so we'll stop here. I don't know how to feel, cause like, okay, yes, we're going on Tomose's route, but the guys, like, at least the older guys, Futami kind of like weirds me out. Like, he's nice, and he helped Haiji with like kanji and like reading and stuff like that. He's like teaching him how to read. He seems super nice, but then he has these like moments of like kind of like scariness almost, if I can call it that. Like, he kind of freaks me out sometimes. Like when he was doing the drama with her a couple episodes ago, he gets like really dark all of a sudden. And I don't know if that was just because of the script that was it, like they were trying to perform, but even just now, like with him kind of like being pushy all of a sudden, being like, what if they like tell you that we're gonna do like so much more than just a kiss or whatever? It just seems like if he was genuinely nice, he wouldn't have said that. So I'm doubting how kind he actually is, or if he's got like this dark side to him or not. So it's possible that he's the producer. I don't know. I'm going out. And like Iochi too. I'm like, I really thought that Iochi would like come in and like kind of like try to stop Futami from being, you know, creepy, but then Iochi then kind of doubles down on it and sits on the other side of her and then starts like getting into her space and stuff. So I'm like, okay, well, and then like is like holding her hand and shit. I don't know. It's just, it's a little weird to me. I wish that it, I don't know. I wish that I knew their ages. I really do. I need to figure this out. I want to see, like, maybe, hold on. Let's go to the title screen really quick, because I want to see if we can find out what their ages are. Let's see, record. Well, there's a flow chart. I don't want to look at that because I feel like it's gonna fuck stuff up. Material? No, that's like items and things. These are like people, and it just doesn't really tell us anything. Gallery? Well, if we... No, it doesn't have anything. Okay, well, never mind. I don't know. We're gonna just have to wing it when... Next episode, we'll find out more. Maybe we'll find out their ages or something. And we'll go from there. Whatever. Goodbye.